make a few casts while I'm waiting. I'm ready to go home, but there is not one but two boats at the ramp. Not a good fishing today, folks. Not very good fishing today. This lake already looks kinda dead. Looks like it has no oxygen already. There's some baby fish here. Very small. Won't hurt to get a sample of them. And this color, should have removed it from this rod long time ago. That's like exactly the color of the water. The water here is usually cleaner. There's one fish. Let's see what. Hey, that's not too small. The water usually is cleaner, and I like natural colors. But when the water is like this and the lure is exactly like this, as the gold pumpkin color is pretty much the color of the water that you see here, with some gold and black flakes, not red flakes like the green pumpkin. It's a decent Bijix. Hey, that's a nice, this might be the nicest Bijix of the day. This is the nicest bluegill I caught all day. That's incredible. Just because I decided to wait for the ramp and not to pressure these old gentlemen. If I tied off my boat right next to them, I know I'm gonna pressure them. Look at this bluegill. This is a tank of a bluegill. See, sometimes the heavens reward you. I thought, let me go make over there a few casts instead of tying up even this gentleman. He's looking at the ramp too. He wants to get out of here. I let him get out. I make a few casts over here. I just didn't want to pressure them. I know when somebody's waiting for me to, load the boat on the trailer, a little bit of pressure. Now, I'm 47, I don't mind the pressure, but if you are an older gentleman, do not pressure the elderly folks. You're gonna be elderly before you know it. There's a few small fish here. I know this was a oof. There's a second nice bluegill, I think. But on the other cast, I got several little taps from baby bluegill. I know because one time for 1 second I even felt the fish. It pulled in my hand and I felt that it had no weight. Yeah, when these things see a big one with a dangly tail, there's no biting, there's just hammering. That's a female, so they might be. And it has the belly with the eggs. I don't know how they're gonna get ready to spawn on the bank. The water is too low. I don't know how they're gonna get close to the bank. Water needs to be higher. Tap, tap, tap. There's a baby bluegill there. I'm gonna catch it. I'm gonna prove to you these are not all full-size bluegill. There's a few over there that are babies. I've been seeing them all morning. There is a new spawn of baby bluegill and baby basics. They're like 2 inches and they are on the surface feeding off of these little spiders that you see on the surface here. This can drive you nuts. You're thinking that's the big bluegill, not able to hit this little 1 gram number 12 BG1? Oh, there's no way, these little taps. That's a good bluegill again. That's a good bluegill. I say good. Good. good enough for me anyway. And there is no brush here. You just keep the pressure. Take your time. Don't try to yank it out right away. Just keep good pressure and pluck it out. Another female. They're getting ready. They're getting ready. Getting ready. Look. Look. Is there any doubt that this mama is getting ready? She is getting ready to deposit. We just need one good rain. That's a good fish. Man, she fought like a 10-inch male. I don't want to be sexist here. This came out a little sexist now. Somebody gonna flag me now for being sexist. She fought well. She fought well. See? First pair of gentlemen are already on the ramp. Second gentleman is coming out. And we're gonna have enough time for one or two more bluegill. Just waiting to get loaded on the trailer. Funny enough, these are the biggest bluegill I caught all morning. I don't know what to blame. The water is very low. They say this lake is leaking. I believe it. Government managed lake leaking. No surprise there. Private managed lake, people try to drop some stuff to seal it. Man, these are the best bluegill I've caught all day. Perhaps nobody's fishing here close to the ramp. Look at this. Look at this, man. Best bluegill all day, just waiting to get loaded, bro. Sometimes, I'm telling you, sometimes you just cannot make it up. And look at the color of the golden pumpkin. Look. I mean, it's a good color, don't get me wrong, I love it. Beautiful, natural. But how can they see it? It's pretty much the exact same thing as the water right now, but for the gold flakes. This is one of the babies. These babies, I'm telling you, I will catch one of them. That's not one of them, but I will catch a 2-inch bluegill out of here before I go. I'm calling it. There is a few that are feeding on the surface. I can tell the taps even. Even this one is not a... Could be even this one, but I think the ones that are tapping are even smaller. Wow, this one is ready to deposit too. So small. What's wrong with you, sister? There's one more. How can they see this, man? How can they see this in this stained water? Maybe the gold flakes is enough. That's a natural color. And they can, maybe because it's moving, or maybe because it has black jig head, and the black creates contrast. Or maybe they can detect that it's moving. Something is moving. Lateral line. I don't think the bluegill have lateral line. Maybe they can still detect moving fish. It's a nice bidjik. I know he's small, but you guys see a few 9-inchers and you get greedy. That's a nice bidjik. I mean, in Illinois, this is the stuff that I considered good. There's a bunch of little ones right here. I don't know what they are. It's not the big males. Because the taps are extremely tappy. They're very tappy. They're not like pum. So when I feel a good firm tap, I have the confidence to pull the trigger. But some of them are just krt, 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 like high frequency but low power. I think the smallest one grab only the tail, and the mouth doesn't have enough diameter for the bidjik one to get in. See, even this one is not big, but this one will hit. I can be in the back of the boat and still detect it. Look at this. That's big enough. Look at this color. Kind of looks like the fish. Tick, tick. Somebody asked me, where do you get these clips? I sell the jigs with these clips. These clips are not sold separately. I have the Chinese version that I sell separately, but I have to say, the version that I make is better. The design is better, the geometry is better, and they are made of non-shiny material, which I appreciate the non-shiny material. I don't like glossy paints and chromy, glossy, shiny jig heads. I don't like that. Just bothers me the design of the Chinese ones. There is one tiny piece of metal sticking out. Sometimes grabs my net. This tiny little piece is enough to grab my net. And I was like, why did they have to make it? Then I made my own design and I understood why they had to make it. Because my design is, okay, everything is better from fishing perspective, but installation is impossible. The Chinese factory refused to install it. These people, for them labor is like nothing. If they refuse to install it, means that it's too difficult. Only my wife can install these. I can install them too, but it's too difficult for me and my eyes are getting worse and worse. You all need to be thankful to my wife for installing the clips on the black jig heads, because when we run out of clips, we have enough. We have maybe 20,000 left, which sounds like a lot, but maybe a year and a half supply. But when we run out of clips, I'm not buying any more clips, and we're not installing any more clips because business has grown a little bit and we just don't have the time to spend 1 hour a day, every single day, 1 hour just to install clips. We don't even charge for the installation. If you think about it, 50 cents more per pack if you buy them with the clips. But that's 30 cents is the cost of the clips. 20 cents for labor. How you open the package, install 5 clips with the 2 pairs of pliers, because with one is impossible, under the lights, and put them back for 20 cents and do this for 100 packs. You come and do this for me, I will pay you. Absolute beauty, folks. Absolute beauty. They're getting smaller and smaller, but still haven't caught the one that's tapping. Tappy, 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 tappy. Man, the distance. The Eradicator is a little bit flimsy. The recovery is subpar for a Japanese rod, especially 100% carbon Japanese rod. The recovery is not very fast. It will wobble a little bit. But you don't want too fast of a recovery. Not that you don't want, it's nice to have, but you don't need it. But there is no rod on earth that will cast a 1 gram jig like the Eradicator, man. It's just long and elegant and loads easy. You just compress it in a sling, especially if you have thin polyester line. This gentleman is loading up. Let's try to catch one more fish before we get out of here. It's gonna be an interesting video, waiting at the ramp. I have to come up with a proper title. Fishing while waiting at the ramp. Tapik, there's one more. That's probably the ones that been biting. That one is the smallest. Man, still a good fight. Still a good fight. Ultralight fishing, folks, compared to bass fishing. Just waiting, look, 2 boats to get out. But this video is maybe 20 minutes long. Which I have to say, you have to admit, would you rather wait 20 minutes over there for this gentleman to get out? Wait 20 minutes, why not fish here for 20 minutes? And when you wait right next to them with your boat there, you're putting pressure on them, making them uncomfortable. Beautiful Bijic. I almost died one time. Didn't show you the picture, but almost cracked my forehead open. I jumped off the boat, but it was slippery. Don't jump off the boat on freaking ramps. You can jump off the boat on the parking lot, not on the ramp. I jumped off the boat and it was very slippery because the water on Nickajack Dam, the ramp, the water had receded. I jumped, my feet slipped, no problem, I thought. I put my hands in front of my head. I'm good, I thought. Not big a deal, just wet. Dude, it was so slippery, my hands slipped and opened up and my forehead hit the concrete. My forehead hit the concrete. The only thing that saved me from severe injury was the baseball cap. Only some baby fish left over here. The baseball cap kind of softened the impact. And you know what I mean. It was not that softened the force, but at least it's not concrete versus skin directly. Cut your skin, cut your bone. This one was tapping, but it's not a bad bluegill at all. Not a bad bluegill. Look at this. Look at this beauty. Perfect size. Look at this. Isn't this jig head perfect for a bluegill? Look at the size of the mouth. Just dimensions. The dimensions are perfect for this bluegill, folks. That's not a trophy bluegill. It's just perfect. The length, the diameter, the gap of the hook, how much hook is on the other side of the lip, is just perfect. We have time for one more fish, but I don't know what's left here. He's winching the boat up the trailer. We have 5 minutes left for one more B-jigs. Come on, one more B-jigs. Let's go. Tap. Good tap. That was a single good tap. This is what you want. All right. He hooked it up. He hooked it up. It's time to go, folks. It's time to go, and I exhausted this spot. There's probably one or two more fish if I'm prepared to invest another 20 minutes here, but I'm not prepared. I think I optimized my time fishing this spot. Catching 80% of the fish for 20 minutes is called optimization. Look at this beautiful B-jig. Same thing. Look at this. Look at the lure. It's just optimized for the up. The gentleman is leaving. It's optimized for the size of the mouth of this fish. Alright, folks, thank you for watching this strange short video, but hey, it breaks the monotonous rhythm of same old spots and same old scenarios. We go, he is gone, and so are we. Thanks again, folks, for watching, especially those of you who made it to the end. I'll see you soon. Bye bye, folks.